So that's now a complete different place. That's now Turin, and that's the central place, the Plaza, I forgot it already, Carlos, something with Carlos, I think. And this is directly here in the center. And we are living here 200 meters away from the center. Nothing happening here on a Friday morning at night, 9 or 10, what it is. And we are going to a tourist spot and see what's happening here. Everything in marble here. And this is some kind of shopping road. That's the Plaza Castello with the famous Savoyan building here in the middle. And I think there's the Romanian tower here. That's the shopping street, the expensive shopping street. So that's Saturday, and we are going here today in Turin somewhere to the museums, and first we will try to make a bus round trip. Not sure. It's a supermarket, nice architecture here everywhere, and we are really in the center of the town. No, €2, €2.50 per euro. Oh, I think I have to pay. Jesus. There's an automat, and perhaps I have to, I don't know. I haven't seen this. So that's the King residence, on the right side. It's so full here. This is more relaxed now here. In the center it's but still the center is everything full, and it's the same as it looks everywhere. Oh, microwave, butter. So now we go left, and I need a gelato. Oh. You want to have a gelato? What's O? It's everywhere. That's an old place here, like everything old here. And that's a statue for the pre-Savoyans. What's it called? The Green Duke, who killed the Turkish people somehow. This is what the bust was said. So we are now in the Museum of Oriental Art. So it's really old, everything here. Coming from Gandhara, which is the region of today's Afghanistan and Pakistan. And this is everything around 2nd century, beginning of the Buddhism. And this is already really detailed art. If you look at this here, that's Vishnu. Buddha sitting under a tree. Look at this detailed art. And the whole palaces are made of this tiles. And that's a Buddha head. That's the medieval India. Look, this art. So that's a Thailand Buddha. That's Thailand here. And look at the walls here, the paintings, the original paintings of this room. And they've overpainted this part here. That's not funny. Look at this nice paintings there. And here's also overpainted. Jesus, how could they do this? No. Here is Burma. There was Thailand. Burma. Again, such paintings on the wall here, overpainted. And that's for the dying Buddha figure. And these are wooden figures. That's Cambodia? No, Khmer. But it is Cambodia at the end, yeah. And here everything is overpainted. There's even a roof. Look at the walls. India. This is yearly 9th and 10th century India. So that's now Tibet. And what we have here are book covers, different book cover, really carved in details in wood, telling some stories, some gilded. And here's a book with a book cover.
And this is only one sheet here.
That's only one sheet.
Wow. colorful.
That's one sheet and that's the book.
Very colorful.
Everything handmade. Not. I know. I think they were even printed.
Yeah,
This time from China.
Yeah, some of them it's written there, but mainly handwritten.
There are some pencil cases here. And here again, book cover. Totally in details, everything here. We are now on the way to the National Automobile Museum, the National Car Museum. Should be there on the left side somewhere. And yeah, that's the building perhaps there. And I don't know, before we went here to the ex-Fiat factory, which is the Lingotto. And there's a racetrack on the roof of the building, and unfortunately this was not possible to visit the racetrack because of reconstruction work. But anyway, now we go to the Automobile Museum. Yeah, let's see. Many Fiats, I think. And Lancia. I was in my life only in one car museum. This was in Detroit. There's buildings here. This was in Detroit. And this was really interesting because this was not only cars, it had everything. Which was somehow driven by a mechanism, let's say. And there were even really impressive things there. Like the famous hot dog car. You know the famous hot dog car? Which looks like a hot dog. But anyway, let's go now left here around the corner. Here are the cars. In the city there are no cars, surprisingly, but here are no cars. And there's the Automobile Museum. It looks really abandoned somehow. But let's see. So we are now inside.
1959, December 1959.
Look at the nice chairs here.
Yeah, the chairs are really
Fiat.
interesting.
What Fiat version is this?
And it has no roof actually. It is just a cabriolet for just city driving.
And here is Isetta. Look at the Isetta. A back here at the end, and then you could sit here inside. Here on the right side you have even the radio here. And then you could sit here with two persons.
And here you have a sun shield.
And here's the door, by the way.
Oh no, this is
in the front.
BMW.
Yeah, and this is the front. You open here the door to the outside. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the Automobile Museum, the National. Is it also opening in front? No. This is how it looks. There's a Lamborghini in front of the door, and then this small cars here, these funny cars. Already really expensive, these things here. Fiat 600 bus version. Oh, there's the window open. No, it's not open. But this is so small. Can't sit here inside any. Is it a bus? This is the SUV version, I don't know. A bit dark here, and this starts here now in the 19th century. At the end, beginning of the 1900s. At the beginning of the 1900s, I think Fiat was founded in 1906. That's the companion reading something. So, and yeah, it starts here with the horse car, surely, But this is already really has some machine equipment here. This is a steam car. It looks like a steam car. That was one of the first cars here in Italy. You can see this with 3.5 horsepower, 600 cubic centimeter. Here a small motor. Still some horse cars here. A rocket car. Steam better petrol. It looks like steam. What cars? Yeah, steam. You can even see here the wood. Funny cars. In the beginning here, you could feed it here with wood to drive. So this is now a timeline here. That goes faster here from 1900s up 1909. (1903) Italy. 1903. 4 cylinders. Nearly 5,000 cubic centimeter. This must be a noise. So my car has 2000, but instead 20 horsepower, nearly 200. Jesus, this looks much better here. 1899, France. Oh look, cooling. This Luxus version here, 60 kilometers per hour. Oldsmobile US. Jesus, this is really wide. All the others are small, thin. Look how thin this is. It's France. Oh, this is also Italy. And this one, US, is really wide. What a car. Jesus. So this is now more modern here, 1908, and this is really huge, the car. That's higher than I are. This is missing today. This is like a bus. Oh, it's already a door lock like it is today. Look at this huge car. It looks like an electric car from 1909. STAE. Oh, there's even QR code.
Do you still know the Porsche Waverly electric runabout?
Oh, this is also an electric car.
Me neither.
There's the electric motor below, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
It's the electric motor.
Crazy. So electric was once popular. And they also said about petrol that it will not be a competitor to electric actually.
Yeah, it was Standard Oil Company, which took its power to convince to use oil instead of electric cars or ethanol even.
It's beautiful.
Look, this huge car. This is nice here, the green car. What's this? Is
beautiful.
France, De Dion. But this on the right is more my style here, which you see now.
I like
This
the
one.
green one.
I like this one
the
here.
green one
Look, this one. This looks really nice. And this is also high. Would be nice to drive. There you have space here to sit. It's not so nice that it's wide enough. Two people have enough space.
What is this? Is this a king's sign? City car, queen of the time of Oriental and donated to the fatherland. The many lives of best soul, whatever that. Oh, this is a Fiat. Fatherland means in that case Italy, right? Yeah, this is more a bus, right?
7 cubics, 7 liter. That's a huge.
But look at the seats. Beautiful. This is like Boston.
Fiat Zero. What a huge car here again. You can't see this perhaps on video, but this is huge. Nearly 6 liter, 50 horsepower, 95 kilometer per hour. For 1911, this was really a huge machine. Sitting here under the leather roof. Is it leather? No, this is some kind. What is it? Yeah, it is leather. Plastic was not really there in 1911. I'm not sure what it is. Must be leather. Naja, anyway. No instruments here. Not even the speed. Who cares about speed and any instruments? The only thing what you need is the gas pedal and the brake. The steering wheel. And the horn here. Should I push it? No. Better not. That's a huge machine here. And you can sit here so comfortably. Here in the back, if you remove these chairs here, then that's really a nice journey with your leather sofa.
This is now a Rolls Royce.
Oh really?
Yeah. From 1914. Look how many tires it had. Here one for emergency cases, and this new tire.
7.5 liter. 7.5 liter. This is like a truck. That's a windshield. A glass windshield. Nice. There's much more space here now in the back.
Just to be on the safe side.
This is even
more
what's this?
elegant. This is more
29. The big tires here. Look, you could remove the seats here, but this is not leather. But what a space here. That's huge space what you have here inside. But again, no instruments. Oh no, there are instruments. Citroen SPA. There are some companies which not exist anymore. Cord, whatever this is, a Cord. 170 kilometers per hour. Jesus. 170 kilometers per hour. But this was also already 140 kilometers per hour. Now we are in the range of speed here. 170. But this was really for the rich. This one only 115. Diatto. That's the 30s here. 30s, so this is in decades, made in decades, and mostly here, naturally, obviously, Italian. Fiat, Citroen, some more France, Buick, Italian, US, I mean, German. And you see this Benz on the right side here. There's also a, what is it? Citroen, no, Austin, also US. And then we have here, end of the 30s here, war. This is a typical US car, Ford Jeep. Very typical. And then we have here, what's this? Sistalia. I don't know what this is. Sistalia. The rolling sculpture reaches the MoMA.
So this is from 1948, and you can see this is right after the Second World War from Europe. And
Oh, that's music.
yeah, I don't know. This seems not.
That's again Fiat. Fiat Turbine. Oh, this is with the turbine, indeed. Jesus.
Fiat Turbine.
That's indeed with a turbine. Look in the back. This is with a turbine.
Oh, this is for race. Is it a race?
Look, 250 kilometers per hour. 300 horsepower. This is a race car, yeah? With a turbine behind there. Fiat Turbine.
Aerodynamic prototype without a future, so it was just built to study aerodynamics.
Oh, that's music.
Lo perderai, così lo perderai.
Music. Oh, what? This could give some license issues here. Look at the do not cross. This is more interesting here. This motor wheel.
And with 2 seats on it.
Yeah, and what is below this? Tanks, 2 tanks, I don't know. Alfa Romeo. Cadillac. Oh, it's hot here. Oh, it's the Isetta.
BMW Isetta again, which we saw on the first floor. The design and engineering of genius made in Italy. It has to immigrate to France. This is BMW. This one was made in Italy. I had no idea.
So here we have the small cars again. Here the 500s. 500. Before the first one was really large compared to this ones here. It's still 500 cubic centimeter. Oh, this has even 400 only. Oh, this is a Vespa 400. Fiat 600. That's the 500 here. When was it? 55. We put Italy on wheels. Yeah, these were the cheap cars for mass. Jaguar E-Type. Jet set at the market. 240 kilometers per hour. Oh. What's happening there? It's everything filmed in a Jaguar. Look, this looks really nice. What's inside there? What strange pictures here. Look at this here. Die 10 Pfennig an der Dr. Böhm Orgel, Top Sound. In a Tatra car. This is East Europe. I think this is Czechoslovakia. Scharfe Lieder für gesellige Stunden. Oh, there's even naked breasts visible there. Look. Do you see it? Jesus.
Yeah, God, eat right.
Let's jump in here in the car.
And for me, this
Look at this.
car is absolutely I've always wished to have such a life which allows me to have and drive such a car. You know, a calm, peaceful life.
400 cubic centimeter. Jesus. It's a horrible car. Perhaps they show you a Trabant. The Who. Lord Such and Heavy Friends. That's nice here. What's this? This is a bus. Ah, this is a VW bus. Oh, now we come to the 80s already. We have missed a little bit 70s, but here now we have a Ferrari Turbo. (248 cylinders). Another Ferrari. Let's have a seat in the Ferrari. Smells like 80s here, but nice switches everywhere. AC, it even had an AC, but for 150,000 euro it should have, even in the 80s. And here's another Ferrari. That's 2 years later. They are still driving, I think. Jesus. There's the knob on the stick on the gear shift missing. This looks not so nice. This looks like an old VW. What's the saying there? 280. This looks like an old VW. Oh, I touched it. So this one here, this should be not missed in any, and I had one in 1997. I had one, a blue, how's it called, blue sedan. Is it called sedan? I don't know. Combi in Germany. And I had this one here. It was really cheap there in the 90s, only 100 euro, D-Mark at the time here. Yeah. I thought there is a Trabant, and indeed there is a Trabant. But not with the original sign here, because this is something imaginary. And here we have Ferrari again. Oh, 1973. That's the Compagnon. This is already the switch to electric in the 2000 here. Robotized gearbox and useful line. New millennium. What's this here? This is refueling. And this is plus and minus connection. That's really dangerous if you have this high voltage there. But perhaps it was not high voltage. Concept car. Polito, 2008. And there is a solar car, 87. And you know, perhaps I attended 2 years ago the Australian, how's it called? Solar race from Darwin to Adelaide. Maybe you won't see them on the road, but solar driven cars are the standard bearers for a new age. There they are on the road, but only once every 2 years or so. Hydrogen, and here again, that's a small car. I wouldn't fit in. Oh, what's this? That's a nice picture here. Fiat Downtown electric. This looks topical. What's this? That's the end, perhaps. Look at this here.
I think that's the city.
The city here.
Torino.
Is it Torino?
I think so, yes.
And these are the people who bought a car or what? Yeah, this is Torino because there's the Alpine and there's also this Mole. And that's your car, what you like.
Yeah.
The Cinquecento. Fiat Cinquecento. Here, look at this. That's where we are currently. And I don't know from where the picture is, but this is the factory with the racetrack on top. This is where now the shopping mall is and where we have been before. And we walked from here to there in this direction. And no, in this direction here. Yeah, exactly. And we are here now at the river.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we walked from here to here. And there somewhere is the center.
Ah, okay. So this is what you can see with the mountains in the background.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
But I don't know what this means here. But a nice map. We have some engines. Oh, copper inlet. Even with the. Is this a? Yeah. That's something like. No, I miss it. It's copper. Ne? Turbo. It's a turbo. It looks like everything is copper. That's not true. It can't be copper because it gets so hot. Can't be copper. It's the exhaust, but it shouldn't be made of copper. I think this is only the rebuild here, which is made of copper, because this is correct here, because it gets so hot. Perhaps this was the inlet. How many cylinders here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are much bigger engines here. You can see this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 12 cylinders here. Huge machines. And now you get the horsepower of this machine in my car. Oh, that's the 4T. That's funny because the 4T is in Australia always in use. In Australia, you know, around the corner there's always a 4T and someone is driving with a 4T from 1916.
I see. The blue one.
Yeah, yeah. And in Australia, they're so often that they drive with a 4T. 290 horsepower. Here they have even sponsored a Roboter, an old Roboter from the 80s. What is he doing? Nothing. This is the crazy car collection here. You can see the pictures there. With the propeller, the shoe, the burger, anything, anything. Oh, these are photo machines. It's interesting. We had in GDR such ash bins. Exactly the same. I don't know if they were everywhere. Oh, what a noise. Oh, what's this?
This is actually, yeah, not plastic, but yeah. Look here. This can be your kitchen.
It's a dishwasher and it's a fridge here. Beer. Bomber Spin-Up. Beer. Crodino. And Vino Santo.
Ooh, look.
Look what's in the...
This is a washing machine, a dishwasher.
Look what's in the fridge. From Vino. This guy. It's a bed. Jesus. Jesus.
Automobile. Lei per me.
That's really crazy collection here.
La mia ninetta bella.
I don't know what this is, but this is a motor from a
No, scusate.
ship. What's this? That's a lawnmower. Huh. It's dark here. Some nearly naked girls. Wasn't there a little more light there before? No. That's a strange bed. Here's some strange art. What's this? The girl is driving. Jesus. Some kind of a barrel. And there, a robot. A robot with the robot child. So this machine here with 1,200 horsepower. That's a lot. So that you can accelerate in, what does it say? From to 320 in a quarter of a mile. That's huge acceleration here. And if there's something happening, you have the motor on your face there sitting on the back. Oh. Race car, a Temperino. Temperino. Looks like a frog. I wouldn't drive even 20 kilometers per hour with it. And here are some famous Michael Schumacher, race driver. Did he drive Fiat? No, Ferrari. He drove Ferrari. This is the reason why he's here, is Ferrari. Monaco. This looks so interesting. Somewhere from the 30s, I think, up to the modern times. Race cars, different race cars here. From, I think, Ferrari, everything Ferrari. There you have a modern Ferrari in the beginning. The lens is clean. And here are the more modern Formula 1 cars. What's this here? Do we know someone? What's written there? By the great Gilles Villeneuve. No one knows him. What a car here. It's a strange car. So here are some Ferraris again. 72, 80, 87. Fiat. No one can spell it out here. What is it? Tantas. This will be never sold with such a name. There are some other cars here. 2008, 2019, 2012. Futuro. It's nothing inside. This looks funny. There's also nothing inside. Look at these cars here from inside, there's nothing. Looks like that these are all concept cars here. Yeah, they have nothing here. Only for some fairs. Everything full with this here. And nothing built. There's a mirror in the middle. Can't see anything. And there's no windscreen. So this was a funny visit here of the museum. of the National Automobile Museum here in Turin. Not really spectacular from the outside. So that's now an overview over Torino. There are the Alps. Oh, the tiles are a little bit loose here. There's the famous Turin Tower. There's the Compagnon. And that's Torino. And we are on top here of the Museo della Montagna, which is the mountain museum of the Italian Alpine Club. And below there's the river Po, and this is where the name Po flatness comes from. So there's the Po flatness. So there you have the Alps, and then everything is flat behind here in this direction. Yeah? So it's really steep going down, and then everything flat at 200 meters high. And there behind is up to 4,300. So it's evening, you see the sun, it's going down. There's a church, mountain, the last mountains here, and it's a nice weather. It's really hot, we're really exhausted, and now we walk back. We live directly somewhere in the center here, so let's do it. So there on top is the museum, the Montagna, and here's one guy having there a dragon flying there high in the sky. I don't know if I can zoom in. Can I? I don't see it. Ah, there it is. Oh, my battery is nearly empty. 14% only. We are now on the way home. Look how dirty it is here, but it's only Algier from the fields, perhaps from the what is it called? I forgot it. I'm not fit. Look, this nice building there below. Yeah, I can zoom with my phone. We are on the way home. It's hot here. It was already an exhausting day, still again. That's some Centro Plaza here. That's not the Central Plaza, but some of them. It's relatively empty here, and it will be perhaps more people soon when they come out and yeah, eat something. Things. Today is Sunday, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and we are going to again to a museum. Yeah, it's hot, always hot here. So that's very close to the city center, and that's the Roman gate, and that's the last what is left from the Roman times. And there's indeed Augustus Caesar, a statue, and this gate is from 25 BC, so this is over 2000 years old and original in bricks. And who is this on the right side? The Compagnon is going. Let's check. Who is this? Who is it? Huh? There's Again, Julius Caesar. No, it's again. Can't really read it anymore. But this I and this I, the V for you, and then we have Julius Caesar. Augusta Taurinorum. Augusta Taurinorum, that's the Roman name for Turin. It's the old Roman name. And again, I have to film here with my cell phone. And there are some original, here you can see the original Roman tiles here on the floor. And the original Roman bricks. And they were once printed. Look how, even without the gaps here, look at this. This is crazy. There's not any gap in between, really. They were really precise made. I'm looking for a stamp. Oh, here's more people. But you can't really see any cement there in between. But there is at the end. But this is really thin layer, very thin layer. I don't know if it came later, but you can see a very thin layer here. But this is not even 1 millimeter. This is crazy, or 1 millimeter. Yeah, it was expensive. That's perhaps the reason they used not much of it. But here you can see there's much more in between. So, now we go into a garden here behind the Regina Palace, the King's Palace. Let's have a look, and then after we go to the Egyptian Museum. So that's in the middle of the center here. Look at this nice roads. No cars. Nice. A little bit cars. Nice. I don't know how to call these things here, but the city is full with this. And these are really nice buildings from the founding times. 100 years old. And what's the price here? If you want to buy something, appartamento. There you can see 100,000, 200,000 euro, 600,000 with 3 bathrooms and 1 balcony. There's one for 55,000. 1 bathroom, 2 rooms, perhaps. There's no square meter stated there. Oh, there's even 37,000 with a balcony. So that's in the Egyptian Museum in Turin, and you can see here some sarcophags with even some mummies inside. Perhaps here not real, but others are real. that's indeed a real mummy. The phone is really noisy here. These are sarcophags from stone, not from wood anymore. Here we have still some wooden sarcophags. Nice. This is Tutmosis III. Oh, I'm in the video there, in the picture. Tutmosis III. It's nearly empty now because it's 12 minutes before closing of the museum. Before it was so many people here. So that's 9 p.m. in the evening. And that's the, I don't know, I forgot the name. That's some main place here. And that's how it looks. Not really anything going on here. So we are now at the end of the Aosta Valley, where it goes over the St. Bernard Pass Colle. There you can see the serpentines going up. And what you can see on the right side there is fog and clouds, and it's only 15 degrees now. Before it was 30 in the valley, and we have already 2050 meter height, and on the other side it will be much colder than here. Oh, there's a biker coming, the first who passes us here. Yeah, there's no one driving around really here currently, and in a few meters I think the pass is 2500 meter. This is where the dogs are coming from, you know, the Bernard dogs. And there will be already cold. I expect here on the left side here, this is Italy, blue sky. And then on the other side there's Switzerland, there will be clouds. Let's see. But we will definitely have some fog here. No, perhaps not. Let's see. What do you say?
No fog.
No fog. Then let's see. Perhaps we have snow then there. No, there's no snow.
And it's even not cold.
Let's see if it's cold. I'll show you something here. Yeah. So we are now on top. This is the Col, the pass here with the lake. And this is Italy, this direction here, and this was the old border, I think. And indeed, there is no fog here. Behind us a little bit fog. It's windy, like many passes are. That's Switzerland. There you can see the Swiss flag, and it's 11 degrees. So that's it. Say goodbye, Italia, and then it goes home. Full packed here.